Yeah, we've been talking about Sergei Bobrovsky for a couple weeks now, obviously in multiple scenarios, and really started getting really serious yesterday about this was going to be the type of deal. It was going to be draft picks, and then we went back and forth on the draft picks. We both slept on it, and then we finalized it this morning.
Where does he fit into the depth chart? Like, where do you foresee how do you foresee your goaltending situation fitting with
Yeah,
Sergei now?
I think that we now have two NHL goalies in Steve Mason and Sergei Bobrovsky, and we don't have a number one. We're going to be more than happy to go to training camp, and if that's all we do, then those two will fight it out and to see who gets the most playing time. And I think that's a great competitive situation for our hockey team.
In terms of the price, 3 draft picks, that I mean, on the surface, it seems like a pretty high, steep price to pay. Was that were you comfortable with what Philadelphia was asking in return?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they were asking for more, and I was trying to deal less. But after we went through the scenarios and the goaltending market is drying up a little bit in terms of those available for trade, and we have had our eye on Sergei for a while, so it was just time to step up and make the deal.
If this was on your shopping list, where does that leave you in terms of parts that you need to address then?
Well, we have to find some more forwards, so that's sort of what the focus will be. Not necessarily tonight with the draft or tomorrow. You don't necessarily draft for next year, but if we're looking at next year's rosters, we're looking for forwards and scoring.
Does this change the potential landscape for suitors if some of the teams that were interested in Rick Nash were offering a young goalie or a good goaltending prospect as part of a potential package?
We're still looking for goaltending prospects, so that wouldn't rule out anything.
Okay. Any further movement on that front since we spoke? I guess it's not quite 18 hours or whatever.
No further update.
Okay, thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.
Is there a thought of the longer in sort of your thought at all? Is that a contract that you guys would consider?
I don't want to comment on somebody else, but we're very happy with what we've done with Sergei, and we're moving forward now.
How big of a hole was this when you came here? Was this a top priority to try to come out of here with a goaltender somehow, some way?
Well, it was a top priority to get one either through trade and free agency, and then we're seeing the market dry up a little bit with Josh Harding signing and Anders Lindback getting traded last week, so it became a very high priority for us.